Through the gold-guarded gateways of slumber, past the one-mooned abysses of night, I have lived my lives without number. I have sounded all things with my sight, and I struggle and shriek ere the daybreak, being driven to madness with fright. I have whirled with the earth at the downing, when the sky was a vaporous flame. I have seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or luster or name. I had drifted o'er seas without ending, under sinister gray clouded skies, that the many-forked lightning is rending, they'll resound with hysterical cries, with the moans of invisible demons, that out of the green waters rise. I have plunged like a deer through the arches of the hoary primordial grove, where the oaks feel the presence that marches and stalks on where no spirit dares rove. And I flee from a thing that surrounds me and leers through dead branches above. I have stumbled by cave-ridden mountains, that rise barren and bleak from the plain. And I've drunk of the thought-fetid fountains that ooze down to the marsh and the main. And in hot course tarns I have seen things I care not to gaze on again. I have scanned the vast ivy-clad palace. I have trod its untenanted hall, where the moon writhing up from the valleys shows the tapestried things on the wall, strange figures discordantly woven, which I cannot endure to recall. I have peered from the casement in wonder at the moldering meadows around, at the many-roofed village laid under the course of a grave girdled ground, and from rows of white urn-carven marble I listen intently for sound. I have hounded the tombs of the ages. I have flown on the pinions of fear, where the smoke-belching Erebus rages, where the jackals loom snow-clad and drear, and in realms where the sun of the desert consumes what it never can share. I was old when the fairest first mounted the jeweled deck thrown by the Nile. I was old in those epochs uncounted, when I only was vile, and man, yet untainted and happy, dwelt in bliss on the far Arctic isle. Well, great was the sin of my spirit, and great is the reach of its doom. Not the pity of heaven can cheer it, nor can respite be found in the tomb. Down the infinite eons come beating the wings on merciful gloom. Through the gold-guarded gateways of slumber, past the one-mooned abysses of night, I have lived my lives without number. I have sounded all things with my sight, and I struggle and shriek ere the daybreak, being driven to madness with fright.